It is important for us as women to know when we need to retreat, to move back, or to just step away from things in life that have caused us to be broken, disappointed, and left in pain, and allow a refreshing, a renewing to take place within us. Retreating allows time for us to experience a oneness with ourselves, our mind, our body, our soul, and our spirit. It also allows time for us to develop a greater unity with God. Any amount of time taken to get away, to focus on God, will bear fruit in our lives. Having had the time to retreat, we will find that we can better deal with matters in a more positive and hopeful perspective. Now ask the question, how long has it been since you were quiet before God? When was the last time you decided to break away, to just carry everything weighing on your heart to God? I want to share with you some practical things that you can do for retreating. Firstly, you can set a time, first thing in the morning and last thing in the evening, when you're able to spend time practicing just being alone with God, just being in His presence. Choose a special room in your home where you can meet Him on a regular basis. Practice solitude so that you can experience the releasing of the cares, of the pressures, and frustrations of this world. You'll receive a new perspective. Some other things that you can do is apply the principles of God's Word, having read and meditated upon His Word, and you're bringing yourself under His protective covering, seeking understanding and wisdom that only God can give. We receive divine guidance that you may need concerning a situation. Cultivate a spirit of humility and submission before God. Pray, talk with God on a regular basis. Schedule a special activity where you are engaged in and you feel especially connected with God. Now, the special activity, it could be watching a program of the teaching of God's Word, if you choose not to read. It could be listening to music that will usher in a peace, that will usher in a calmness for you, that will usher in the presence of God. It could be some praise and worship music. And another thing that you can do is invite God to your every need by letting go of all the things, the people, and the thoughts that you're used to being there to medicate your pain, your fear, or your loneliness, so that you can become totally dependent upon Him. Now, when we practice being alone with God, we do begin to change. That change takes place from the inside out. Transformation begins to happen, and we appear not to be so cast down and broken from the cares and the pains and disappointments. It's just the things that we've gone through in life. But rather, we are made stronger, we are healed, we are left with having hope, peace, and joy in the God of our salvation. So that concludes our discussion for today on Women Let's Talk.